Drexel University has a parasite, a professor so unprofessional, so openly hostile, that nearly every student who's had the misfortune of sitting in his class agrees. He is the worst professor at Drexel. His name, Joel Pereira. And after years of students warning the university about his behavior, he finally did what he does best, made a complete fool of himself. But this time there was a camera. A few weeks ago, an incident in his Math 100 class was recorded, a video he agreed to be in. That footage was posted online and spread like wildfire. 700,000 views across YouTube, Reddit, and Instagram. That's what it took for Drexel to finally put him on leave. Not the years of complaints, not the dozens of scathing reviews. Just one viral moment exposing him for exactly what he is. The full video of the incident was about 5 minutes long, but Pereira managed to get it taken down from YouTube. Right now, the only remaining clip is a short Instagram reel posted by the account Drexel 808s. But a lot of context is missing. If you've seen it and thought it was underwhelming, that's because so much was cut. Stay tuned because there's a lot more to this story. Since he's actively scrubbing the internet, I've been gathering as much as I can before it's wiped for good. I'll be showing everything I've compiled at the end of this video, so stay tuned. I've also been personally threatened with a lawsuit and told that posting this is somehow illegal, because, apparently, exposing the truth is a crime now. And here's the kicker. I've heard he's trying to get his job back and return to Drexel within a few weeks. If that happens, we'll know exactly how little this university actually cares about its students. But Pereira, he didn't go quietly. He's been in full-on damage control, deleting posts, wiping reviews, and even threatening to sue students. For what? Because the internet saw him being himself. Because people finally saw what Drexel has spent years ignoring. This man has been in Drexel's math department since 2018, and his reputation is legendary, not for brilliance, not for teaching, but for being one of the most insufferable, unprofessional, and downright childish professors on campus. Find me a student who has something good to say about him. I'll wait. At one point, his Rate My Professor score was a well-earned 1.6. Then suddenly, 58 one-star reviews vanished overnight. Almost like someone was desperately trying to rewrite history. After years of students warning each other, a single 5-minute video ripped the mask off. But instead of facing reality, Pereira started wiping the internet clean. YouTube gone, Reddit posts deleted. His name scrubbed from search results like he was a dictator in some failed regime. But here's the problem. You can't outrun 700,000 views. And you sure as hell can't silence an entire student body that's sick of your nonsense. And now, here's where it gets truly pathetic. Pereira is out here spinning a conspiracy that he's the victim of a smear campaign, claiming there's some organized attack against him. No, dude, you did this to yourself. Nobody had to plot against you. You were already your own worst enemy. And now he's threatening to sue students. His argument, the video is misleading and was recorded without consent, which is funny, considering he agreed to be recorded. Imagine being so allergic to accountability that your first instinct is to start throwing around lawsuits like a cheap movie villain. And what about Drexel, the university that's supposed to protect its students from garbage like this? Oh, they handled it exactly how you'd expect, by doing the bare minimum and hoping everyone moves on. When students, including myself, raised concerns about this professor long before any of this, we were basically told to get lost. If this video hadn't gone viral, Pereira would still be in the classroom, treating paying students like garbage, while the university looked the other way. Let me be clear, I actually like Drexel. This school has given me opportunities and experiences I genuinely value. But that doesn't mean I'm going to pretend this isn't a complete embarrassment. No paying student should have to put up with a professor who treats them like trash. No student should be ignored when they report a professor's blatant misconduct. And no university should be actively covering for a professor instead of holding him accountable. And here's a fun fact. I had to upload Drexel's own student code of conduct to ChatGPT just to write this script, because Drexel has rules in place, preventing students from criticizing professors unless we offer constructive criticism. You hear that? I can't just say, this professor is a disaster and shouldn't be teaching. I have to suggest ways he could improve, as if that's my job. Imagine the level of insecurity it takes to create a policy designed to protect bad professors from honest feedback. Drexel can do better, and if they won't, we'll make sure everyone knows about it. If you've had experiences with Joel Pereira, or any professor like him, drop a comment. Share this video, because no student should be silenced for speaking the truth.